car that Countbacks came with.
No, we're no, of course, we're with Tom, and but I thought that was well, I did feel sorry for him, but he is young enough.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very, very impressive turnout, I have to say. Thank you very much indeed for coming to the mini plant here at Oxford. I'm well aware some of... Great name, great history, and now I'd like you to meet the team who are trying to write a great chapter for the Mini team back in rallying. Please welcome Ian Robertson, who's a member of the Board of Management, Sales and Marketing from the BMW Group. David Richards, Chairman and Chief Executive of the ProDrive Group. Dirk Hulbeck, Head of Mini Motorsport. Dave Wilcock, who's the Technical Director. And the drivers and co-drivers, Chris Meek and his co-driver Paul Nagel, Danny Sordo from Spain, and his fellow countryman, Carlos Del Barrio. Welcome. Good afternoon. It's got to be a first question to you, Ian. Can you believe we're here? We're ready? This is it?
I mean, we've been waiting for this for a long time, but to see so many here, it's really special. So thanks for all making the time. And motorsport is very much part of our business, and if we look back all those decades ago to the 60s, where Mini had all of its success and 3 great Monte Carlo wins, once we'd launched the Countryman, and the Countryman was the first 4-wheel drive, 4-door, and effectively a Mini over 4 meters long, it was a natural progression for us to actually introduce this back into rallying. And of course, this year will mark that event. We launched the Countryman at the back end of last year, so we had a product which I think is very appropriate. But as you say also, the regulations changed. It made it a more competitive entry, so the fact that the engines changed also took a lot of cost out of the business, and that made it much more attractive for us as well.
It's about it with 2 objectives. We said, well, we want to have success in the World Championship. We've set out our timetable over the next few years, but we also said we wanted to supply our customer base with cars as well worldwide, so that it wasn't just exclusive to us. We wanted many customers around the world to be able to compete in their national championships as well. So we designed a car with that objective. And
we've never seen a car like this before. And for example, the highest average speed on rally is on snow with 180 kilometers an hour. This is content which fascinates, which motivates, and we try to bring this via Facebook to the people. Social media plays a vital role in our communication, because you can really get the feedback, the direct feedback from the fans, and we appreciate it very much.
We'll look forward to that. And plenty of time to question Dave as well. Chris, do you feel an old man? I don't mean that. Maybe younger compared to the people alongside you, but I mean, you've been with the team since September. You've been with them a long time. It will maybe feel like a long time. How much ingrained and ready for the season are you?
Yeah, it's been fantastic for me to be involved in a project like this right from the beginning. Last July, I believe, I got involved with David Richards and ProDrive, and to test the Mini for the very first time in Portugal was fantastic for me. And as a driver, to grow with the package, obviously to bring whatever experience I can to the team, and also work with a team as experienced as ProDrive. We all banging our heads together, coming up with fresh ideas, and ultimately trying to make a car that's going to be competitive in the World Championship.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, here they come. You're in the wrong place.
Well, isn't this Monte Carlo?
No.
Oh.
Right, you are on stage ahead of, well, it should have been that car already, but you butted in. You are on stage just ahead of a 2011 Mini World Rally car.
I certainly didn't think in 1964 that would be the case. I thought I might have been up there.
That was the replica, actually, of the one which Paddy took to victory in 1964. How do you compare the two?
Well, you can't really compare a daughter and mother, but The new car is absolutely fantastic.
For the 2011 Mini John Cooper Works World Rally Car. There it is. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. And here are the drivers. Danny Sordo, Chris Meek. This is the moment, and now the world can see it.
I think everybody can show that the car is really, really nice, and the performance it will be really good too. But the car honestly looks really impressive.
From the beginning of testing last September, we had a really good feeling with the car. The chassis in particular is, I think, a really strong point. And, but okay, we have still a little bit more testing to do before the first rally in Sardinia.
So what are the features here that people should look out for?
Well, obviously one of the main changes is the engine this year is reduced down to 1600 from 1600 turbocharged direct injection unit as opposed to the 2-litre turbocharged from the previous generation rally car. One of the striking features, I guess, instantly is the roll cage. You will notice that it goes outside of the B pillar, which not only improves the safety but also gives the driver a feeling of space. Normally it's quite a confined cockpit in sort of traditional roll cages, whereas this one sort of opens up and it really is quite spacious.
We'll be meeting all the team, as I say, but first, it only seems right that if we are here at this mini plant in Oxford, we should meet our host. So please welcome Jürgen Hedrick, who is the head of the Oxford plant here, the mini plant in Oxford. A very good evening to you. I see you've got your tickets, have you? Chief Executive of the ProDrive Group.
A year later, it will be 5 cars.
Trust you have worked for some time together, so do you need a lot of money to come back and say, in the line? I see it driving. If you're impressed by that jump, to come up please, because we're going to do a draw. And I'm going to have 2 helmets, crammed full of all the tickets, little stubs, to decide.
Well, this is a very special day for Mini. You know, if we go back to the 1960s, where the roots of Mini really were born, that was all about rallying. That was a success in Monte Carlo with 3 great wins, and I think the launch of our Countryman gave us the great opportunity to go back into rallying. So a month from now, we'll be in Sardinia in the first race. This is a learning season. This is where we want to experience what really happens during the actual events. So our expectations this year are quite moderate. Clearly reliability is something that we want to focus on. 2012 will be the launch of the full season for us, and therefore we look forward to 2012. Well, today we've got clearly a lot of journalists here, but we've got some of the great figures from Mini's past as well, and I think you'll see some exciting footage with some of the great rally drivers that really gave Mini its historical position.
It is very, very special to be involved with Mini coming back to the World Rally Championship. Obviously, the history and the heritage from the 1960s, making the Mini brand so popular with the wins of Paddy Hopkirk, Rano Alton and Timo Mäkinen. To be now taking on the challenge 40, 45 years later is something pretty special, so everyone's getting quite excited. Testing's been going very well. We have testing now for nearly 6 months. Our first rally is only 1 month away, so okay, you can never do enough testing before your first rally, but at the end of the day we need to get out there, we need to go up against the opposition, because no matter where we think we are, we have to go up against the opposition to get a relative speed, and so everyone's quite eager to get to Sardinia and find out how much the hard work will pay off. In the World Rally Championship, the regulations are set out by the FIA, and all the engineers try to exploit those as much as possible, but at the end of the day we're all dealing with a 4-wheel drive system, a 1.6 turbocharged engine. All the steering systems are quite similar, so the differences are in the detail. But it's incredible when you drive this car. It's a full-blown World Rally car. When you step outside, it's a Mini, and that's something pretty special. But hopefully we can capture the imagination as they did back so long ago, and try to find that winning spirit again.
The field is really, really nice because it's a very good challenge, no, for everybody, for the Mini people, because after many years come back to the rally. It's really nice, and also with the ProDrive team are really, really professional, and know a lot about the rally, and he has experience, so it's a really nice challenge. But this year I think the challenge for me and also for Chris, I think, and for the team is to be in contact and to introduce the Mini in the rallies, no? Because this year we will do only 6 rallies, and next year we'll full season. So I think this year we need to prepare very well, looking for the next year. But if we can do some podiums or 1 podium, I think for the Mini will be really good. The testing is better than better. The car is all the time better than better. So this is good signal, and we have 2 testing more before the first rally in Sardinia, and at the moment I'm quite happy. It's much better than the car than the first time I tried, so this is really good, and all the time better than better, so I'm happy with the testing. Bueno, la verdad es que el feeling es muy bueno, ¿no? Porque ahora, después de tantos años con el mismo equipo, voy a cambiar de equipo, un equipo como Mini, que es nuevo en los rallies. Bueno, ha estado hace muchos años, pero bueno, vuelven y eso es una buena señal. Con el coche estoy contento, va evolucionando cada vez más y espero que podamos seguir en esta línea, ¿no? Creo que la gente de ProDrive, el equipo está trabajando muy duro, son muy profesionales, llevan mucho tiempo ya trabajando en los rallies, tienen mucha experiencia y bueno, creo que entre todos podemos hacer una bonita historia. Bueno, creo que este año el objetivo es acabar carreras, intentar introducir el equipo en el Mundial de Rallys, en el World Rally Car, y bueno, intentar que el coche sea lo más competitivo posible, pero creo que este año 6 carreras, lo que tenemos que hacer es terminar y intentar correr, intentar quedar lo más arriba posible, pero ya mirando de cara al año que viene, ¿no? Porque hay que hacer rodar el coche, que todo el equipo Mini empiece a entender cómo van los rallies, el equipo se vuelva a meter otra vez en toda la atmósfera de los rallies y bueno, intentar hacerle correr lo más rápido posible, pero prepararlo bien para el año que viene, ¿no?
Join the WRC in 2011.
I'm absolutely delighted that Mini is making a comeback on the World Rally Circuit. And I'm sure that Mini fans are going to enjoy it as well.
I will say the legend is back, and I mean, as a FIA president, I'm very grateful to BMW to have taken this challenge with David Richards' team, and I'm very much looking to see the Mini.
States? Yes, not in France. You have a home and Savoie.
They're my best regards.
Yes, yes.
She only drinks good luck for tonight. Thank you. All in front of the camera.
So it will be difficult tonight because there are just before Col de Braus, going into the Col de Braus junction. There are.
Avec une belle performance 44 ans plus tard.
What are you doing here?
I'm the old man.
How was dinner?
Very good. Enjoyed every sip of it.
Big achievement, and you know, it was fascinating to see the guys coming into the harbour again last night, and you know, all credit to them. It was a fantastic result just to finish.
Excellent. Now, Danny, I saw you sitting in the car last night, the Mini. A little bit different to what you're used to. How do you fancy doing a rally in one of those 40-year-old Mini Cooper S's?
Amazing location, I think you'll all agree, to hold an event like this. Over 4,000 kilometres to be here with us today, and spent 6 days doing it. Rauno won the Monte Carlo Rally in a Mini in 1967 in a Mini Cooper. Next to him, Paddy Hopkirk, who won the Monte Carlo Rally in 1964, the first time Mini won the Monte Carlo Rally. And what our plans are for the future, I thought we might as well start by looking back at the history of Mini in rallying.
I was delighted to see Rauno looking so well and the car looking so good, and the standard of the cars.
You know, that legend has continued right through until the current day, and it's incredible both for myself and Danny now to be taking up a new challenge and you know, trying to rekindle that legendary.
Okay. Hello, welcome. So, we start.
Okay.
Good, good. Yeah, but a little bit slow. This morning we had some problems with the throttle.
Oh, but you try sometimes the rally cars?
Yeah, look, yeah.
We want to make sure these aren't